And today we are ranking football teams. Now I'm going to rank every single team. Not every single team, but like quite a lot of teams. First team I'm going to start off with is on Manchester City. Lost to Tottenham. They are first in the Premier League. And they have been playing well. Got players like, João Cancelo. Who else? Ruben Diaz. Phil Foden. Even players on the bench like Jack Grealish. Raheem Sterling. Just so many big names. Kevin De Bruyne. And they've been playing outstandingly this season in the Premier League. Now, things obviously went wrong in that Tottenham game. Harry Kane got the last minute header to put them, to get them the 3 points. And at the end of the day, that was just unlucky, or Tottenham generally did play better. For City, out of 10, I'll give them pretty strong 9 out of 10. Next, we'll talk about PSG. Did get beaten by City 2-0 in the Champions League a few months ago now, and then before that, I think PSG beat City the first time. Or was it draw? I can't remember that. Basically, Ligue 1 versus Ligue 1. They did just recently lose to Lattes, I think it was, playing tomorrow. PSG have been strong side. 8 out of 10 though, I feel like they could have been better. Next club, Manchester United. Let me talk about Man United for a second. Their form, I don't know how they're fourth in the Premier League. Or was it fifth now? I don't know. Lost to my team I support, Borough, on penalties in the FA Cup. Losing a few games. They're winning some. I mean, to be fair, the past few months, the only two teams Man United have lost to in the past few months are Wolves and Borough. To be fair, they've done well to keep up in the Premier League. Didn't have a very good start to the season. Cristiano Ronaldo, I feel like it's not really good for Man United anymore. He's more of a mascot. People saying he's more like a mascot for them, rather than the face of the club, rather than an actual good player. Obviously, he missed a penalty in front of my eyes a few months ago. It was about a month ago now, maybe a month ago. He just isn't there anymore, and their team, Harry Maguire hasn't performed enough really this year. To be honest, on form, recently they've been doing decently. Start of the season wasn't very steady. I'm going to give them, I feel like they're a solid side, a bit more of a solid side now. I got a 7 out of 10. Next we're going to talk about Barcelona. I mean, Barcelona, man, just not their season. Obviously they lost Lionel Messi, had to put Griezmann on loan, had some financial problems towards the start of the season. I mean, I'm not going to talk too much about each club. Barcelona, I'm sorry Barcelona, if you're a Barcelona fan, but 6 out of 10, not good enough. Next one we're going to talk about is Borussia Dortmund. That's just got the likes of Erling Haaland. He's just absolutely incredible. The rest of it, I feel like Erling Haaland, maybe a bit of Jude Bellingham. Everywhere it's not coming together with that team. I think it's chemistry. I don't know. Such a good side as well. But I'm gonna have to give them a 5 out of 10. I'm being strict, but no. Alright, Chelsea is the next one I'm going to talk about. Lukaku said recently they wanted to leave Chelsea and go back into Milan, but the reason they sold him was financial reasons. They're not going to buy him back. I think he's settled in a bit more there. He did have a brilliant start to the season, Lukaku. I think he had the lowest touches ever. 7 touches in a game. That's the lowest touches anyone's ever had in the history of football. Lukaku had that. he started the season so strong, and he just started to get worse and worse as the season progressed. I thought he'd be so good in the Premier League. I thought he'd be such a top player. Hasn't really done it. Same with Timo Werner. He played so well in the German league, in the Bundesliga. Just not for Chelsea. I mean, they've been doing well, keeping the scoreline up though. To be fair to the side, they have played well, and I'm going to respect that. They are like third or fourth. I think they're second or third in the Premier League. I don't think United or Arsenal, West Ham will really catch up to them. I reckon they'll finish the table third, and I reckon it's been a solid performance, 8 out of 10. Next one I'm going to talk about is it's a smaller club. It's my team, I support Middlesbrough. They have played really well this season. Currently 7th. We're pushing for playoffs. I mean, got players like Isaiah Jones who played absolutely unbelievably well. Sporra, Watmore played well the other day. We're playing top class at the minute, and obviously we beat Manchester United. That was an incredible moment, and to be honest, I reckon if we can get in the playoffs, we have a solid chance of going up. The only problem is, other teams keep winning, we can't make our way up. So, for Middlesbrough, we played well. Obviously, this isn't based off of the other top clubs, it's based off like how I think we performed to how we usually perform. 8 out of 10 for us. This isn't being biased, I just generally think we played well. Now we talk about Newcastle United. Now, I know they're one of our rival clubs, but I'm not going to talk about them as if they were one of our rival clubs. They, this season, started off the season absolutely terribly. Couldn't get a win. St. Maximan's been playing well, to be fair to him. Then, we start the second half of the season, they bought all the players, and then they lost to like a League 2 team. In the FA Cup. Then they started performing, which is when I kind of started to switch from thinking that they're going to go down to thinking they're going to stay up. Honestly, it's been a decent performance this half of the season. To be honest, we'll give them a 6 out of 10. Now we're going to Bayern Munich, where we're going to decide out of 10. Now, Bayern Munich, they've got the likes of Robert Lewandowski. Most people say should have won the Ballon d'Or, but didn't. So although one of it, he's getting old though. Serge Gnabry, Sané. They're currently first in the Bundesliga, and it's been a solid performance by them. You know, I reckon they will finish first in the Bundesliga. Now, this is the better Bundesliga side, which I'm talking about. I reckon they will finish first, like I said. 9 out of 10 for Bayern Munich. No Champions League coming on. See how they perform. Yeah, I've definitely been a solid side. Next up, we're going to talk about Liverpool. Alright, Liverpool, you've got the likes of Mo Salah, who personally, in my personal opinion, currently is the best player in the world. Obviously, he didn't lead his team to victory in the AFCON. Obviously, in the penalty shootout. Sadio Mane's side, Senegal, managed to beat them. You know, he's played incredibly. Obviously, talking about Sadio Mane, he also plays for Liverpool. I reckon Liverpool looking solid. Second in the Prem currently. Obviously, they like that City losing because they're getting closer and closer towards the top of the Premier League. And in my opinion, it's possible, but I reckon City, I don't know. Liverpool, I'm going to give them a solid score though. They have played well, to be fair to them. 8 out of 10. Yo guys, that's going to conclude my ratings of football clubs. If you think that you disagree, or I missed out any of the clubs, please leave that in the comments below and I will do a part 2. It's been at Jack Soul, and peace.